literally bargain with everybody I possibly can not to die.
At least you have plenty of hit points, right?
Tons. So many hit points.
Yeah.
I do have more than core. I might not now that my max HP is down.
Oh yeah, you did get that reduction, right? But also, your AC's pretty decent, isn't it? It's like a 21.
Yeah, which is, I think it's on par for casters at this point.
Yeah, mine's at 22, so you're pretty much probably one step away from the optimized.
With my mountain stance, I'm 23.
Oh, you have mountain stance. You gave away what your stance is.
Well, you were gonna see that one.
Yeah.
I think we also knew that from earlier conversations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think before you were talking about making a Noburo dwarf.
I just added another version of it. Maybe it was an old copy of it that was on your sheet. So now it should look correct.
I'm assuming my backlash is specifically for me, considering what I'm reading in here.
No idea. I'll take the absorption enzymes and they're awakened then, since that's the case.
No, but
Which one were you talking about?
Absorption enzymes?
Real quick.
Oh.
The backlash. The first paragraph sounds very bow-like. Does
No,
Joe have a
that's
different
core
one?
language. The three core ones are troll, dragon, and something else. I forget what the third one is.
The same blood that lets one of the dragon that said spit out a gout of flame?
Is precisely what keeps the insides of their mouth from being singed in the furnace.
Oh.
Deviations, unfortunately, lack these safeguards, and their powers come from haphazard circumstance and interactions rather than intentional designs.
Huh.
A character using their deviation always risks a chance of backlash. So in other words, like a dragon breathes fire, they can do so because their anatomy is built for it. Your anatomy isn't built for the thing you're doing, so there's a backlash.
I see. I was, it's just, Bo could also breathe fire, so I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's just flower language.
Yeah.
Do a full refresh, Joe. No idea.
No, but I find it interesting that, like, Bo is becoming Antaeus from Greek mythology, if you know that guy.
Antaeus, I don't think I do know.
He's a plant dude who, if you take, he was the son of Gaia. As long as he was attached to Gaia, he was invincible. But the minute you got him off his feet, just like crumbled like dust.
Yeah, that's mountain stance.
That fixed it.
Huh, look at that.
Okay, so you have absorption enzymes and spore cloud. You said you wanted absorption enzymes?
Yep.
And which one do you want to have your awaken?
Absorption enzymes.
But there's two awakens.
Yeah, there are two awakened options for it.
Oh.
You can
not
either be able to use absorption enzymes against diseases in addition to poisons, or you can make it so that when you successfully counteract a poison, you infuse it into your next strike.
Oh, infuse it into my next strike. 100%.
I feel like that's an easy choice.
Yeah, the other one was about diseases.
Oh, did the other one?
Yeah, listen, that
was the one
dog
to get that
disease,
goblet disease,
yeah,
right?
that fucked me over. I'm not getting another dog disease.
Disease sucks, man.
Yeah, I know Cess was waiting to pull in another one the moment we go on another walk, so fuck that. I ain't dealing with no diseases.
The thing is like, they're both really cool, but I feel like they fit into different designs.
True.
Like the prevent disease is really good for going into that tank build to prevent yourself from being reduced in power. Whereas the other one is kind of a cool offensive ability, which works well for a character that's going in for a lot of strikes.
Very much
Spell
so.
strike with poison.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to go through real quick how these work. Useful to talk about them ahead of time since they are feats that we're all going to get eventually. I will be finding a time to get each of your characters one of these. Sorry, it may take a little bit. This is the one that they have. You will see that first off there is just a brief description of what it is. In this case, their deviation is that part of their body is made up of plant material, plant or fungus material. Every deviant feat comes with a backlash effect. This backlash effect can stack up from mild to moderate to severe. Every time you use one of your deviant feats, you roll a DC 5 flat check. And on a success, it just works, and then the DC goes up by 5. When you fail that flat check, which you eventually will if you spam it, you get the mild effect. And then when you fail it again, you get the moderate effect. Then when you fail it again, you get the major effect. So basically, the more you tap into it, the more these terrible, backlash effects occur. In the case of this one, your backlash effects is that the first mild one is that your body writhes at the exertion of the sort of plant matter inside of you. You become enfeebled 1 and clumsy 1 until you set your body to right again, which requires a 2-action interact action. Your moderate backlash is that you become enfeebled 1, clumsy 1, and drained 1 as your body sprouts unwanted growths. You need to take 10 minutes to prune your body back down to normal. And the severe backlash is your unusual anatomy grows out of control. You're enfeebled 2, clumsy 2, and drained 2 until you take an hour to prune yourself, and you remain drained 1 until you get a full night's rest. So
Damn.
the more you tap those abilities, the more you risk those backlash effects.
Do the backlashes ever go down? Like, say we get
yeah.
up to moderate level, can it ever get back down to mild?
Yes. So when you make your daily preparations, your flat check returns down to 5.
Oh, good.
And the next backlash you get will become mild. So in other words, you restart the template each day.
Okay. So it would take 3 failed backlash checks to get to severe. But once a day starts again, it goes back down to 5 and back down to mild.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Additionally, getting the backlash effect does not stop the effect. It just
Okay.
adds an extra thing on top of it.
Good to know. So no matter what, our absorption enzymes will go through, it's just sometimes backlash.
Correct.
Very cool. I think with absorption enzymes, we probably won't see much of that, but when we get fungal regrowth, though, I could definitely see us getting into the backlash territory a lot.
Yeah, that's the one that I expect is going to be the...
The one that fucks us over
Yeah.
every time.
I mean, getting hit points back, we're going to use the hell out of that, so...
Okay, so that's how deviant feats work for everybody's info.
Hooray!
Alright, with that, let's go ahead and roll the die. We were all here last week, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we all
Steve.
suffered. Oh, I get to do it?
You do get to do it this time.
Oh man, I was actually hoping for the recap on Friday, because I definitely wanted the recap on Friday. But yeah, for Monday, we're gonna see what happened last time. It started off where we had just Sky had just touched the temporal hourglass, and her body kind of turned to ash, and then it sparked up and created this kind of weird portal thingy. Asa looked into this portal and did some stuff that we weren't privy to. But in the end, the portal closed, and there was 2 unconscious bodies of Maddie and Noboru. Ace is just Brew got there, and Brew and Meat got there, and he was just like, "Get Maddie on the wolf." And he started putting the Maddie on the wolf, and Ace just I can't let Kara know that Noboru's back, and so I'm gonna put him in a sack of potatoes. So she shoved him in a sack of potatoes. That's how that happened. And Asa was just, and then Kara showed up, and she was just like, "I'm not gonna let you take Sky, because that's totally Sky, not Maddie." And she and Meat started fighting, and Meat was just like, "I'm gonna take off, because I'm faster than you." Shit, he's right. And then they start running off. And so at some point, Meat got away. Kara managed to grab Asa, but she said, "You're not strong enough," and then did some jujitsu to break free of her because she was stunned that Noboru was alive, and well, no, that his body was there, and so they got away, and took the two Noboru and Maddie to the Moot. I can't remember what it's called, the Moot.
Husk
So,
Moot.
yeah.
The Huskmoot.
The Huskmoot, that's it. And they went there, and there were a bunch of ghosts or something there, and they kind of just like give them, spirits or something. They just give them like a wide berth, and they met the Scrivener, who was just like, yeah, I'll bring your dead friends back to life and put their souls back in their bodies, but I need something in return. I need some blood. And he's just like, yeah, I'll give you some blood. And Meat's like, yeah, I'll give you some blood. And they give him some blood, and now they're drained. Well, not drained. Well, actually, they are drained, but they lost temporary hit. They lost permanent hit points. And yeah, they got the souls back, and like Maddie and Noboru have their souls back. But Maddie found out that Asa was doing shady shit and is now mad because of betrayal and stuff. And they started heading back. Meanwhile, over at the school, Kara's just like, I've had enough of this shit. And then Cora walks up to her, Kara, I'm depressed and sad because things are going on. And Kara's just like, yeah, I know. Let's go find this architect if we can. So we went and we met a professor who took us to another professor who was like a lava man. And he said that the person we might be looking for might be with the Pentatopoulos faction over in the other part of the city. So we're just like, okay, we're gonna have to go there and try and find this architect. And we left off with them like hoofing with Asa, Noboru, and Maddie and Meat hoofing it back to the dome at the academy, and that's where we left off. Yeah. Epic recap.
And that's our depressive follow-up episode.
All right. Bo, Maddie, Asa, and Meat. You all are currently traveling through the preserve, heading back, or at least, actually, what are you all choosing for direction? Because Bo and Maddie left first.
Yes, but we're following Mar.
Right. Okay, that reminds me. Yeah. And you're heading back to the university.
Mm-hmm. Naked and with 3 gold.
As you all are traveling, you all coming down from this mountain, you see that a decent bit of the mist and fog and whatnot that was surrounding the Huskmoot begins to lift. And you get a good look at your surroundings. In the skyline, you see that there are those 2 orbiting moon-like things that I've described previously, the 2 orbs of energy that orbit the planetoid. And you also see that there are 4 different large black ships. They're almost pitch black to the point that you can't make out any details, as if you're looking at the silhouette of something. And you see that they are launching attacks down at the city below.
Where in the hell's are they?
No idea. Clearly, they went very far away from wherever it was we were.
Clearly. Well, wherever we are, this place is currently at siege, so we need to find everybody and get to safety.
Find a weapon.
Well, I think I could do with that.
Your penis is not a weapon.
I'm trained in many things, Matty. Right?
Caden Killian did not teach you to fight armies with your penis. No matter how drunk you are, which is impressive, by the way. I haven't seen a drink yet.
I mean, I may have died, but I didn't lose my bravado. So, we'll see how things go. Are those ships flying, by the way?
Oh yeah, I guess they are.
We need to go. We need to follow this bird.
Call.
Do you think we could take one? Like, if they're the bad guys, I mean. Like, I honestly don't know if they're the good guys or the bad guys are.
Well, Any way to get home faster would be a flying ship. It's not a bad idea. And I am armed.
You know what? No. Let's see it. Let's do it. I mean, I'm not sure how you're gonna get up there to start that fight, but no, let's do it.
Listen, we just got back to living. We can't die again, so we'll take it. It'll be fine.
We definitely can't die without a drink in us.
That's true. Do you feel alright? This thing in my chest, Listen, from the very little I remember, I saw you die. And that tree, it put a branch right through your chest. Pretty much right where that thing is. And from the very little I remember, after this tree broke my arm and leg, I'm pretty sure that's where he was going next. I don't know. Fuck that tree. But I don't... Do we have hearts? Can you feel a heartbeat in yourself? What is this?
Bo,
Yes.
we are individuals who drink, read, and
Well-
fight. Let's not make this more complicated than it is. Existential crises for strange wood growing out of my body is kind of not where I'm at right now.
That's fair. We should probably focus on clothes before breaking down our state.
And get really drunk first. Like, that's the time to have an existential crisis.
Listen, I could definitely use a drink, but maybe we all hold off on the drink until we're all better in a mental state and out of danger.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna get blackout drunk here and
Exactly.
have our existential crisis.
Right.
There's a whatever this is going on.
Right, just one mug.
2 mugs. Come on, man.
No, that's fair. We did come back to life. We deserve 2 mugs.
I'm also kind of hungry. I suspect just because I don't have any food in my stomach. We're definitely gonna need 2-3 drinks for the food.
To wash it down. You're right. That is fair. Okay, 3 drinks and food.
But only after we're responsible adults and get clothes.
Exactly. Only after. Yes, we can't go into the tavern without clothes. Okay, we're not at home. Only done that twice. We'll do that. We'll get clothes. We'll get 3 drinks, food, and maybe 1 for the road.
Good idea.
Yes. We keep.
All right, and you all continue on the path following Bar. Issa is in the back with Meat. You two have anything to say?
Meat's being quiet because, he's just going through a lot right now. But in his normal therapist ways, he's being open to any talk.
So, where do you see yourself going after this?
That's a good question. I know wherever it is, it's probably far away. That's why Gwen made sure that I had the pony and, fixed up the wagon and all that. Got a cover on. That'll help for rainy nights, but I'm unsure. It all depends on where Cade wants me to go next. Usually he throws something in my way and, I know that's where I need to be. That dragon is definitely something. I don't know if that was really a sign for me, but, it could be. Maybe I head back that way, and if I don't see anything more of a clear sign, I just keep on going. Never really been too far out of the Stolen Lands. I guess I could head west, see what else is out there. I hear Chiliax is really fucked up. Maybe I go over there.
Yeah, maybe. Might be fun. In a weird way.
Well, fun eventually finds you, but I mean, I'm sure you'll groan at it, but I find funny the purpose that he puts me on. So, I'm
Caden Killian,
yes,
the drinking god.
you're right. The god of merriment and courage.
I do find that courage is often found at the bottom of many alcoholic vessels.
So does Caden.
Good, good. Well, that sounds lovely.
Is that really what you're thinking about on this walk back?
What would you like me to think about?
I don't want you to think about anything, but I'm sure you got a lot on your mind knowing what you're walking back to. I don't want to add to that weight, but, well, sometimes just talking out loud can help these things.
I thought I knew what I was doing when I engineered all of this. Turns out that I didn't really know. It was a lot more than I bargained for, but I suppose 2 lives were a lot to bargain for.
It's fair. You know, this won't be something that'll put them at ease at all, I'm sure. And you and I are pretty much on the same place of what Sky was, but you didn't kill her. Fact was is that she was dying, and she made a desperate grab for that hourglass. That was Sky's decision. And, well, it won't make any of them feel any better. Not right now, I'm sure. But, I mean, maybe it helps you.
As much as I liked Sky, and she was fine, I always knew her time wasn't going to be long. So I'm glad that she went out the way she wanted, I suppose. I don't know, do any of us ever want to go out? In any way. I did what I set out to do. If nobody wants to accept that, then I'll just move on. See if I can do good elsewhere. That's all I'm trying to do. Meet is good. I'm trying to do good.
Why?
To balance the books?
Don't allow bad then?
Yes.
That's fair. Redemption is a thing that everybody should have a path to.
Oh, no, redemption. No, I'm not looking for that. I don't think that's in my future.
I'm kind of looking forward for it to find you.
Well, should somebody deign to grant that upon me, that would be nice. But I'm not looking for it. I just need to. Just need to help people.
Can I ask you a favor?
Maybe. Depends on what it is.
Call it a going away present.
Oh no, okay.
Well, I know when we get back, and probably even after I'm gone, things are going to be tough for you. Real tough. And I know it also ain't completely your decision. Not completely. But try. Really try to get through this with them. There's some here, Asa. I know that my religious hullabaloo to you don't mean much, but this was so much more than me coming just to help you. I'm glad I was here, and I hope I did. But Caden sees something, and I think I do too. All of y'all. There's a reason that y'all are trying to do the things you are on the path you are. And I think you're a big part of it. I just ask that it's gonna be rough. I know it. But please try.
I am going to try. Do I think that it's up to me? Not really. But, I'm going to put the effort in on my end. I just hope that everyone else is willing to listen.
Well, I guess for now, let's focus on getting back home. Maybe focusing on that will let cooler heads prevail and have a less heated talk back home. Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think we keep paddling on.
Paddling.
All right. Let's see, Bo. Maddie with Mark. He's
Oh no, they're getting attacked.
I hope so,
Oh
man.
no, the
Let me tell
healer's
you,
not there again.
Bo's new build, it looks like it's gonna be fun. I got some stuff I can do.
Well, I hope you don't die again. To
I'm
doing
glad you
that
can do
cool
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I can do?
No,
I
damn
can
it.
leave.
Yeah, you can. You could trip. That's
You can get crit.
you can't get crit. Also, just
Out
so
there in the field.
you know, says demoralize on Foundry seems to be broken. I was testing it earlier, and when I click the intimidation on demoralize, never mind. It just fixed itself. It's weird.
You know? It's like, oh, Sess is
Yeah,
watching. Come
wired.
on, work right, work right.
It was doing some very weird shit earlier where it was giving me very weird numbers, and it was popping up like 5 different intimidate boxes when I clicked it, and they were all different numbers. But now everything's fine. So, all right then.
I like how Maddie is like wants to be Kanrasu, needs sunlight.
fair question. Once your part planned, the question is can I eat sunlight if I don't have money?
We just need to starve
Does it
ourselves and
taste
sit down in the
good?
grass.
Does it
Yes,
taste
we-
good? Can I get drunk off of it?
Tastes like Sunny D.
You're gonna go outside the tower and find Maddie and Bo out grazing with cattle. Being like, does this taste good to you?
I think that's cannibalism at this point.
Fuck them trees.
Wow.
I don't care for one of them. We're taking them down from the inside.
No, I'm picturing just like as soon as we get back to the material plane, just like Maddie and Noboru going up to a tree, and it's like the scene from The Office where it just like
Beat the shit out of it. Just beat the shit out of that tree.
He's just walking along, mind its own business.
Almost done. Sorry. Spent a lot of time
Okay.
on the other stuff this morning.
You're good.
You're fine for now.
Like how I was looking at the splash page, it's just like everyone's nice and bundled up together in cars, just like all by our lonesome.
Technically, Core's with you.
Yep.
No, I mean on the splash page.
I mean,
I
could-
like my corner, and you can't take that away from me.
you could move her over. Oh, game's paused. Never mind. You can't.
Cool.
Work Soldier got so much screen time. I did not expect him to be a recurring character. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
The Clockwork Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, as you all are walking ahead
Oh, no.
through the preserve. You all see that those ships that are high up in the sky, you see a barrage of energy blasts launching from the ship come down in your direction. They hit all over the preserve, and then a few of them hit just nearby Bo and Maddie. And you see that as they land, they manifest into a pair of creatures.
Space invaders, here we go.
Don't think these people are friendly, Matty.
Was it the black armor that gave it away? I feel like it's the black armor that gave it away.
Oh, I get why this is happening, because then you can kill them and take their stuff.
No eyes also definitely gives the. Don't think I've ever met a good person with no eyes.
Our suits have skulls on them.
That's good. Are we the
Ables.
baddies?
Are we the best?
It's one of my favorite skits ever.
Such a good skit.
Damn, I rolled good.
Alright. Sorry, one second. I had to realize I forgot a critical component of my character sheet. That isn't useful for this fight, but I have it.
I see.
Look at freaking Cody over here flaunting 2 characters into combat. Who
Damn
you
right.
think you are, Rebecca?
Lol. Clearly, yes.
They're not the same character, it doesn't count.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First off, this one knight manifests and immediately moves up to take a slash at the unarmored Maddie.
Go ahead and get that crit going.
Imagine.
Pretty much.
Imagine he kills you.
I keep saying that's gonna happen. It'll be hilarious.
Oh, by
Hit
zero.
I 0.
And he hits with a 2 on the die.
God damn it.
Amazing.
14.
I gotta say though, that's impressive that you got that close to a miss anyway.
That's weird. I can't see Maddie's health bar. Just Maddie's though.
I can't see anything.
Well, it's black. It's fair.
Alright, and then, yeah, he'll do a follow-up strike. Then you
Oh
get that crit
no!
for 26.
How-
That's his turn.
How are you? You're badly injured.
Meat.
This is fine.
You see these pair of creatures landing and manifesting and starting to attack Bo and Maddie.
Shit! Brew, go! And then I'll give a command animal to do a double move. 15, 25, 40. And then the second move. 1, 2,
You seem really enthused to be moving. Like, just like.
da, da, da,
Super enthused.
What's bow? I need meat. I have another action on me, but I don't think I could do much. Because I'm far away. Wait, don't I have that thing? No, I gave that up in a retrain. Can I throw a potion at someone and I heal them?
Hell.
Can I do a Baldur's Gate on him? Just
Baldur's Gate. Jesus Christ.
yeah, that's all I have. Cause getting off brew would be silly, and I mean I can't use another action to command animal again, right?
Yeah, you can only do
yeah,
it once per
Yeah,
turn.
that'd be like broken. I could get Burger to have 6 actions.
But you should have gotten 2 moves in that, right?
I did.
Okay.
That's 80 feet from where I was.
Yeah, it is. Is it like right there? Oh shit, yeah it is.
Yeah, I know. With
Not
the
deceptively
it's,
large.
it's the whole thing with like diagonals costing double, so I had to go like down
Yeah.
one and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on meat. That's what I can do for now. Oh shit.
Bo.
Oh shit.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay. Well, the other stance I took would be really good right here, but I'm not RPing it that Bo has that right now. I'm gonna have him do some shit later. So instead, what we're going to do, I need to remember how I do this combo. It's 1, and then that, and then that. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, but I have to step. Damn it. Well, whatever.
Hey,
Yeah, I will.
I got a little button I can click for that.
I will step.
Hooray.
Actually, no. I'll move. I will move because why not get flanking?
Oh, here, let's get Akara and Korra token on the board just so y'all can watch.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I can't see shit.
You are sitting up on the tree hanging out.
Laughing at our misfortunes.
Do
I am now.
Do I put my stance on? I don't think I need to put my stance on. For my second action, I will flurry of blows. Onto the guy. I hurt my girl. We'll do little strikes. Wait, do I click strikes? No. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. First one. Crit fail.
A great start.
Doing great.
I'll-
Oh,
I'll take the hero point, I guess. The second one.
I'll take.
Good to know death didn't change everything.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
Nothing's changed.
You know what? I'll use that hero point I just got to try to get this one. There we go.
There you go.
All right. Damage
Thank you,
isn't
no
a
one.
lot, but I did get Max. He has to make a fort save because I have stunning fist. Fucking OP feat. Nice. He's stun
If
one.
it hits.
Hell yeah.
And then
like to imagine that Jesus' helmet comes off and you see a tree behind the mask.
these things, what do they look like? Undead? Do they look like ghostly? Do they look like they're some sort of being, like a humanoid?
They are humanoid in shape, but they seem to be a made of basically a twisting mound of flesh beneath, almost like a flesh warp, though more warped than anything you've ever seen before.
Okay.
This isn't just like a lightly Frankenstein monstered person. This is like somebody was put through a cheese grater and then recombined.
Bo then, as he moves around here, and does a hit, and then does another hit to, and tries to like make him look at him, and he says, "My name is Noboru Rogavia, next in line for the Dragon Scale Throne, Prince of Revoid. Death could not hold me, but I assure you, it will hold you." And I will demoralize.
It's back.
And even
It's
if he
back,
doesn't
everybody.
understand my language, I have Intimidating Glare, which will get past that bonus. And I also have Intimidating Prowess, which will give me a +1. Let me turn on Prowess. Bada bing. Bam.
Success.
Nice.
He's frightened.
He's stunned
He's
one
scared.
and frightened.
You scared.
And that'll be my turn.
This night, go ahead and flank, because why not?
Conga line of death.
Oh shit.
He's going to charge up his blade with a bunch of shadowy energy and do a spell strike.
The fuck are you doing? Oh! Ah!
Oh, hey, whoa, hey.
Ow.
Alright, you take 15, and as you do, you feel shadowy energy seep into your form. Roll me a fortitude save.
Is this a poison?
Unfortunately, this is not.
Shit.
That would have been a nice thing to put here, but...
Sounds like I probably should have done that, but you know, whatever.
It would have been a nice thing, but it wouldn't have been appropriate.
Yeah, fair. I made it.
Okay, you succeed. No issues happen.
Nice.
Fantastic. Asa,
And monk saves are crazy.
all that work you just put into bringing them back, and fucking Maddie's almost dead again. And
Maddie
Bo's
is
already hitting that
bleeding.
once again.
I just leave.
Incredible.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
She'd just be
Get one
mad.
of these portals to like the fucking Feywild or something. I'm out. I'm howdy.
See you later.
You're an expensive car.
God damn. Right. Well, I guess I'm gonna cast Warp Step, which will get me up to shit. However much speed I go. 35 times 3, which is
105.
105. So I'm gonna move 105.
Somewhere in this.
Yeah. Right here in the water, just fucking drown me.
If the confused Void Knight had not moved, I was just gonna use a shove action to throw him into the water.
I guess I'll run along here.
You know, a top tier play would have been to get a crit on disarming him, so that way Maddie could take a
Good
sword.
taking the sword,
That's
yeah.
the new. That is in fact the new plan.
I actually did that in a clutch moment in a game once. It was amazing. We were getting overrun by guys, and just like, I gotta do a disarm check on this guy, because if we need to get that knife, because if we don't get that knife, we don't get to finish the quest, and if we stay here, we're going to die.
I had both of them selected. That's why Mar just like
Zoomed
vanished off into ether. But yep, that's it. That's my whole entire fucking turn. I'm just here going. I just saved you. All right. Well,
Lisa gets out there and she's like, please, you don't know what I went through.
I can't do this again.
I need you just
I
fuck
don't have the
off.
social capital of the group to get away with it twice.
All right, Maddie's gonna reach out and just, hey, I need to borrow this.
Get it. Get it.
That's a
All right.
success.
That is a success, so his grasp is weakened. and he has a -2 penalty to his attacks, and you get a +2 circumstance to further attempts to disarm him.
I'll attempt to disarm him again.
He's a lot of debuffs on him right now.
And I have a penalty, right? Because this is an attack.
It is a multi-attack penalty,
Right,
unfortunately.
but you get the
It's
+2.
It's -4 modifier.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, crit! Oh!
And with a critical success, you manage to knock the item out of his hand and onto the ground at his feet.
Literally because of the disarm too. Look, it's greed. That's awesome.
Maddie's gonna pick up the sword.
And with your third action, you pick up the greatsword.
Oh, now you're really fucked.
And that's my
There
turn.
you go, in your inventory. I will say, since you picked it up, you also have it held, so you can equip it in your hands.
Awesome.
Now, Cess, I will say this with this guy. As he is intimidated, I have an ability that you should probably know about. Look, where is it? Hold on. It's under my archetypes? Yes. I have antagonize. So he's frightened, and it can't decrease to less than 1 at the end of its turn until
Nice.
he hits me or he gets out of my sight.
Swashbuckler taunt, nice.
You damn
love it.
right, I got a taunt. I saw that and I was like, holy shit.
Alright, he is gonna go ahead and stride here. And as he moves, he's going to take out his bow.
What a dick.
He's gonna aim it at the person that took his bow, took his sword, and fire for his third action.
Nice.
But he misses.
Wow.
Neat.
Nice, nice. And he keeps that frightened too now. Oh, I love that. Alright, Meat will command Brew to move. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And another one. I'll just put him here because I can get there. And I will have him go for a hit. Oh, that's Bo. Oh. Brew. There we go. And actions. Smoking sword. Bing. Nice.
Alright.
Damage. Nice. And
You notice that your blade doesn't do as much damage to him as you would have hoped, as your blade slices through him, and you see that his armor sort of gives off a bit of shadow.
Interesting. Interesting. I will. What the fuck? Hold on. Meat also apparently has absorption enzymes. That's a mistake, obviously. But all right.
Oh no, that was from testing. I was using it as a test.
Okay. How the fuck that?
Is it on his?
It's on his.
effects?
Yeah, his actions. I have it.
Ew, it never went away.
Meat looks down. He's like, "Why do I got bark on my chest?" Okay, and then with my last action, I will. What's his athletics? They're decent. I might as well. I'll try for grapple on him. Yeah, athletics with a -5,
You have
-4.
free hand?
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Well, it's my shield is a buckler, right?
Oh yeah, if your shield is a buckler, then you have an open hand.
Is it? Let me see.
No, that's a sturdy shield. That's a steel shield.
That's a steel shield. You're right. Then in that case, I'll just swing him.
Swing number 2.
Oh, that might be good.
And a hit.
Just a hit. Good damage though. Nice. I'll take that.
A little bit
Right.
less than you would have hoped, but hey, it works.
Yeah.
Bow.
Bo will in turn. Go. Oh my god. Bo now. He targets him. There we go. Bo will. Do I want to turn on the stance? I probably should. I probably should. Yeah, because it gives me a better attack as well. Yeah, I will. Bo will remember Scars' teachings in the Colosseum and how he fought, and he'll lower himself a bit to the ground and spread his legs until they're like L's, and take a very sturdy stance as he gets into mountain stance. And from there, I will flurry of blows. I don't. Can I use falling strike with my flurry of blows? I think I actually have to. Yeah.
They are your strikes.
Right,
Every,
yeah.
every stance gives you a unique type of unarmed attack
Right.
to that stance.
Yeah, because
The one about this one is that it's not agile.
Oh,
So you have a
interesting.
-5, -10 instead of -4, -8.
Interesting, but it's also forceful. So if I hit multiple times, I get a little bit of a bonus.
And you get the
damage.
AC bonus. However,
Right.
one thing to note about Mountain Stance, just because we figured this out playing in our Wednesday fuck around game, and you probably may have already seen this, you can't do things that remove your feet from the ground. Which means you can't climb a creature. You can't, like jump over stuff. You have to stay rooted to the earth.
Interesting. Now, what about like, say I grappled him and then tripped him, and then we're both on the ground? Will I still have my feet on the ground?
You're still secure to the ground.
Okay.
You just can't lift yourself up off the earth.
Good to know. Good to know. I'm very glad when eventually we'll take that second stance then. Oh, I did that twice. Whatever. I will then hit him. Strike. Oh, that's a good roll. I'll take that.
Hit.
Yeah. 7, and he's got to make that dex or that fort save rather.
Is this one here?
The one in between meat and bow. Oh, that got through. Nice. Must be
And he
slashing.
succeeds.
Oh, damn. Okay, now, where is my stunning strike? So, here, let me post it. If I hit him again, does he have to make another save, or it's just only once per?
It is once per flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you do both strikes simultaneously.
Right.
Which is why you have the combined damage of both strikes.
Gotcha.
So that all happens before Stunning Strike comes into play. You do both attacks and you deal damage, and then the Stunning Strike happens.
Okay. Well,
If either of the two.
Oh, nice. Good hits. And then that's 2 actions, and then for the last one, Bo will. Oh, I should have done another move. That's whatever. Bo will, as he's like hitting him and whatnot, he just kind of gives a very deep stare, and his face like hardens, and gives off this very intimidating presence, because I can do that now with my intimidating glare. I don't even have to say anything. I'm just that much of a fucking hard ass looking motherfucker. I can just stare at him.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Nope, you accidentally did blue steel. You did blue
I'm
steel.
gonna re-roll that because I don't want that to be the one. That's fine
Shame
as
he
long as it's not a
doesn't have
1.
any emotions left.
Not blue steel.
It's not blue, so I just tried and I failed. That is my turn.
Alright. This Void Knight is going to go ahead and target. Actually, first off, he's going to step here, target Bo, and use 2 actions to charge up his blade into 1 powerful strike. But he
Miss.
unfortunately misses, or unfortunately for him, misses. You manage to simply deflect his powerful swing, turning his momentum against him.
You can't even hit
Asa.
me, and I'm fucking naked. You're terrible.
Ah, gosh. Okay. Well, how far away am I from everybody? Perfect.
Sam. Well, you don't have
yeah,
that
here's
anymore.
what we're gonna do. Huh?
Do you have your zap spell now?
What's that? Oh, electric arc?
Yeah.
No, I had to give.
Oh.
I had to give it up.
Oh, it's painful.
Get up for Inspire Courage.
Yeah. I mean, it was either keep electric arc or give you guys all +1 to stuff. So
Hard
I
choice.
Made
mean-
the right choice.
Yeah, the right choice was made.
I don't know.
No, it was
you
the
can
right
replace- You can replace electric arc with literally like an 85 gold item you buy at a shop. It's nothing.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. So I am going to actually, why not? We're gonna get my lecture series going, so you guys can hear
series.
There's a little like cassette tape that sort of appears ethereal in the air above my head and starts spinning, and it is
So
it is
retro.
talking about the various matrices employed in abjuration magic for shield spells.
What kind of fucking magic did you learn when we were gone? What is that?
I'd like to roll for boredom, please.
So
You
boring.
just shoot lightning. What is this lame shit? Did you get uncool when we were gone?
Yes.
Oh.
The answer is yes.
I was never cool, and Bo, you should really shut your damn mouth. And then I will. Gosh, how are these guys? Barely injured. Oh, that was badly injured. It's fine. We're gonna do locus of strength.
Nice. Is that the 3?
We will. Well, I gotta roll. No, it's just gonna be the 1 because
Oh.
I'm not gonna use a. I guess I could use the lingering locus. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll use this.
Ooh.
I do have. Hold on. I do have this on me. So let's do that. There we go. Perfect.
Nice.
Alright,
Crits.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, so it's the time is
So,
4.
so 4. There you
And
go, everybody.
it's on everyone?
It's on everybody, even the knights.
Oh yeah,
Why not?
everyone. Yeah.
Everybody gets
let's go,
it.
Wait, what?
You
Don't
get
we-
a locus of
Cor and
strength.
Kara sitting in the tree.
Yeah, Carson in the tree.
Did you block them? What the hell happened when we were Goddess?
You know, that was one of my favorite like encounters that we found in the fuck around game. The wrestlers that would do that ability for everybody.
Yeah.
Their effect was everybody gets this locus of strength thing every turn, and it keeps going up. So everyone's attack bonus gets bigger and bigger.
That's awesome.
Theirs and yours. We're gonna murder each other.
Fucking
Hang on.
respect.
The second best part about this was there was a specific clause for them. I went, wrestling's fake, and they both just turned on me. And that was a rule.
Funny. I like that.
Ah, Wednesday, the things we learned. Yeah. So then, So the lecturer starts to really intensely focus on the ways that abjuration is not only protective, but also helps fortify your strength to beat the shit out of people.
Oh, Bo's just
yeah.
gross.
Here you go. You're welcome.
Fucking Ned.
You're killing me faster than the Void Knights.
Maddie's trying really hard to not be interested in this conversation.
But he's like, I'm mad. I shouldn't like
gotta
this.
Look cool. You gotta look cool.
It's not about being cool. She just doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to, be happy about what Ace is doing.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Because Maddie's a wizard.
Bo in sign language to Maddie goes, oh no, she got lame.
Yeah.
Maddie.
Maddie is going to stride as her first action.
Always been lame.
disarm as her second action because fuck that bow.
Oh, I was just saying, I was like, haven't you already done it? But no, that's fair. You crit!
Yeah!
That's crazy!
Hang on, give me a second. You have your sword in hand. You need to have your hand.
Oh right, yes. Okay, then I'll just delete that. Since I
Painful.
can't do that, I
Whatever.
will just attack.
Do you have a plus 14 fucking athletics? God damn.
Yeah, because we're currently under the effects of the bonus.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, I
Alright.
got good athletics, but I don't got that. What a
I
hero
will
point?
hero point that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
You get a hit.
Oh, yeah.
You notice that your blade is less effective than you would like it to be, but still does a sizable chunk of damage.
And as my last action, I'll swing again.
Does that sword have a rune on it? Oh, because they're frightened. Nice.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
Well, the frightened and the locust of strength together did it.
Hell yeah.
8 damage.
Crap roll,
And
but
E12's
still
doing what they do.
And in my
Giveth
turn.
and taketh.
They do. He's not stunned one this time. I think. Or was he
Yeah,
stunned?
you focused on this guy last turn, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. But
Cool.
I don't think I had the stun last time, so we're gonna give him just 2 actions this turn.
Okay, fair. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. But he is still frightened. Unless he attacks me this round, that sticks on him.
No, you did the stun last time.
Did he?
He moved and then he shot an arrow, and that was all he did.
No, but he
Oh
put
right,
out.
he had to take out
Oh.
the taking out the bow is a part of the move action,
That's the
right?
whole.
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, he strides here. He is going to take a shot at bow.
Yes.
And he is going to stride again.
I think that gets rid of it. I think he just has to try. I don't think he has to hit me. That'd be-
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that'd be pretty strong if he has to hit. Yeah, hostile action. Okay, now meet. Free action for Brew to move. Double flank. And then Meat will go for a little strike. How bad is this? I want to take him out. I will stoke the flames as one action. And then I hope to hit with this one. I'm going to re-roll that. Come on. Ooh. Alright, I go for the second attack. Nice. Okay. That's good. That should help a little bit. Nice. Yeah. That is one. I think stoking the flames is an action, if I remember right. So let me take a look at Smoke Sword. It is. So that will be in my turn. But it's my turn. So I will. I will have Bo.
Rebecca looks on jealously.
I could have multiple characters. I could do it.
I can do it. I need 5
You do?
characters. I'll do it again.
You have multiple characters right now. You have Mar.
Yeah, well, it's familiar. So I have a name, companion.
Remember Nemo?
I have so many.
He was a cool
No.
character.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't know who
Nemo.
they are. Who are
Nemo
they?
can come right now.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I want to go for the hit, or do I want to go for a flurry of blows? Probably only a hit.
Probably a hit.
I'll go flurry. I'll go flurry. Because I mean, why
It never
should...
hurts to flurry.
Yeah, but I was hoping I could flurry and then get down to that guy down there and get him with a flurry, or hit him, move, flurry the other guy. But whatever.
Yeah,
We'll,
fair.
we'll be safe. Flurry blows. Bada bing.
We'll be safe.
Oh,
Laughs.
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
let's crit. Roll
fucking
the second.
kill him.
Roll the second hit first.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, and then that one is the damage.
that was damage. He's dead.
And he is down. As he goes down, I
He
need all of
froze.
you to make me a reflex save.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you, thank you,
Oh, Brew's still encumbered, by the way.
Oh,
You
shit.
might want to take it off.
Oh, you're right. So take that off. Yeah, he doesn't have bodies on him anymore.
Oh, yeah, let's get rid of those sack of potatoes. There we go.
Take those. All right, and then bow, basic reflex, and then me. Oh, nice bow,
Nice.
and nice, and Roo. Oh my god!
Nice.
Fuck yeah!
Meat will take half of this. As when you strike the armor, it explodes outwards into a blast of shrapnel.
Mm.
Meat takes half of that, but everybody else manages to dodge it perfectly.
Fuck yeah!
I imagine that Brew doesn't even move, just the shrapnel moves around him.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like totally misses him, and Brew's just, alright.
Bo notices he dodged all that, and he goes, "Holy shit! Maybe I shouldn't wear armor anymore. I'm not getting hit. This is amazing." And then
No, Brew, you need pants.
I don't think I do, Matty. Then I will move.
What's that dangling
Let's see.
between
Oh!
your legs?
You know what? I guess I can ask this now. Would you say, being naked and critically dodging a explosion 5 feet in front of you is enough to get a panache point?
What
Eh?
is your swashbuckler style?
Well, that one is gymnast, but I think there's also the option where if I just do some cool shit, you can give it to me.
Yeah, but I
at the-
think it's
At the GM's
in
discretion
my mind,
after
it ties
succeeding.
into what type of swashbuckler you are.
Right.
Which one did you choose?
I'm the gymnast, so it's all about grapples and whatnot. Grapples, shoves, trips.
I would say I think that fits. You know, a gymnast is very agile and
It's very true.
mobile with movements, and you manage to perfectly dodge out stuff. Sure,
Nice.
give you a smash for that.
Awesome. So I get a panache point, which makes me a little bit faster, which I love that. So,
Like, I would give it to you for something like that, but not, let's say, like insulting somebody really.
right, exactly.
But if you were a wit swashbuckler, I would give you for the insults, but not for
Yeah.
that. You know,
That is
it
one of
just
them.
needs to fit with the type of swashbuckler you're doing.
Yeah, there's one specifically about demoralize, which I was very tempted to take, but then I saw grapple, and I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I gotta take that.
Joe played that one.
Yeah, it's great. You were totally right, Joe. Swashbuckler looks insane. I really like Swashbuckler.
It's a fun class.
I am in mountain stance, so I have -5 movement speed, but with the panache, I get +5, so I'm back to 40 feet. So Bo will move, which is just short. That sucks. But actually, how does stances work? Does it take an action to drop them? Mountain stance. You understand, blah, 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 you know, shows you can make them. On mountain stance, you get +4. And
After you use an action with the stance trait, you can't use another one. You can enter or be in this stance only in encounter mode. A stance lasts until you get knocked out, until its requirements are violated, until the encounter ends, or until you enter a new stance, whichever comes first.
So yeah, so I would have had to like jump or something, but that would have been an action. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
so.
that'd have been a part of moving.
Yeah. Because I even got those. I got ideas for jumping and stuff, but we'll get into that later. Cool. So yeah, Bo dodges this explosion, and then turns and he starts walking towards this guy, and he says, "Do you think you could get away? I told you, death will hold you." And I will go for a demoralize again on old boy. I'll turn on my little intimidating panache. Oh, and I also... Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. I could have given my panache to get that point, but I will just use my intimidating prowess because they're both the same bonus. So that's a fucking one.
You have rolled a lot of ones.
Yeah, you know.
Take your hero
I
point.
will. I'm gonna take my hero point because I'm down to 1, so now I'm back up to 2. That is a hit, a move, and a fail. I'm good.
Imagine you're saying your little speech and then a little bit of brush just hits you in the face, just like, oh.
Disgusting.
Who else knew this was going to happen? Raise his hand.
Asa.
Potatoes.
Right, well, shoot. All of my stuff has very small increments. So I will just, move down here. And then I'm gonna throw a soothe at, Miss Maddie.
Maddie's gonna have life.
You're gonna have
So,
some life, buddy. There you go,
Mechanically,
18.
she sues you, so you gotta get over the whole sky thing. Like, that's the rules of the game. It's an emotion, you're sued.
Your roleplay is now constricted to just being fine with it.
Yeah, you have to. Sorry. Pathfinder says that's it, so we move on.
Is that the rules we're playing by? 'Cause if so, I'm gonna have to kill Maddie so I can do some shit.
Joe would make the most evil fucking character.
Are you kidding? Bard just became my go-to evil character.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Alright, so it's a stride and a heal.
That's it.
Alright, Maddie.
Alright, real quick. This dead guy, his armor exploded, right? So, like, the armor is destroyed.
Correct, the armor is destroyed. It shouldn't be on his character sheet anymore, but it probably isn't automated to do that.
Oh, you need
That's
the
fine.
armor.
Maddie's gonna look at the exploded armor, look at the guy getting away, and just, hey, buddy, I want your armor. She's gonna stride twice, and then I'm gonna grapple this motherfucker to the ground.
Hold him down, Maddie. I'll strip him. Hold him down.
Jesus Christ.
this glob demon from the abyss is like, oh, wait.
All right, so this is a grapple check.
Give us your pants.
Real quick.
Claw demon has
You
no
What?
still need a free hand for that.
Yeah, I can change that with a free action.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, because 1 grip. Exactly.
Okay, so you're releasing grip of your greatsword. You won't be able to swing with it until you use an action to regrip.
No,
No,
just
hang
change
on.
grip to 1
Sorry.
hand.
Yeah, I just changed it to a one-handed.
Yeah, release is a free action.
All right,
I
hang
think
on. One
adding your grip back on is an
Oh.
action.
No, it
Wait,
says change grip, one hand, free action.
But look at the little card. It says release, free action symbol, change grip to 1 hand. Then the second one, interact, 1 action symbol, change grip to 2 hand.
Right, so if you wanted to go back to 2 hand, you would have to use an action.
Oh no, because I can't use it as a weapon as a two-handed. But I'm still holding it. It's just
Yeah, you're holding it with 1 hand. You can't swing the greatsword with 1 hand.
Oh,
That's fine.
really?
That's fine.
Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, you need a long sword, which you can wield either 1 hand or 2 hand. That's what Versatile does in the system.
Oh.
all right. So I will still gonna attempt to grapple the guy.
Okay.
Why am I not getting my +1 from Locus of Strength?
Good question. Locus
Like I
is-
should be
Took it
getting
away.
that, right?
You're not doing the grapple thing. You're doing athletics, right? Because you have to do the grapple action to get the +1, I think.
All right. So I post grapple. It says attempted athletics check.
Yeah, and then click athletics. And then maybe?
Yeah, it's not listed there. I
Yeah.
wonder
It should be,
if
right?
it doesn't
Right.
count because it's not it's a skill check.
Okay, that's fine. Just figured. Always good to know these things. All right, so I'll attempt to
I
grapple.
kind of assume that the Foundry system's kind of smarter than me.
Yeah, at this
It
point.
was weird
so-
because it was on the disarm.
That's interesting.
Is the disarm an attack roll?
Yes. Like
But
the
grapple's
disarm
not
is
an
the same
attack roll.
setup. Grapple is an attack. Is an attack. Oh,
Is it?
oh, I see what you're saying. Disarm says.
No,
you-
it's
not
an
on
athletics
disarm.
check.
It's not on disarm.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I guess he just doesn't go for those moves.
Yeah, so it doesn't apply to things that are skill checks as a part of an attack action. It's specifically an attack roll, not a skill roll.
Good to
Alright.
know.
That way it applies for spell attacks.
Or
Oh.
impulse
That's why it's
attacks
worded that
or
way.
weapon
Yeah.
attacks. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I've grabbed him.
All right, you got him grabbed.
And that's my turn. I want the armor. Give it to me.
Give us your
All right,
pants!
he's gonna attempt to shove you.
Damn!
30 succeed against your fort DC, or is it athletics?
He probably succeeds no matter what. I think most of us are like 12, 11.
It's a 22 or 23 DC, regardless.
Yeah.
It's athletics against fortitude DC.
22.
All right, succeeds, pushing you back 5 feet. He's gonna go ahead and stride. And stride.
Oh, so the fuse was the guy.
Start thinking of what check it is to get the clothes off him, because we're gonna need to know.
Me.
Or are we?
Me says, oh, oh, I guess you do need. All right, yeah, I'll help. Meat will go for a grapple as a self. Grapple. But bing.
Oh, you need a free hand for that. Do you have the buckler?
I
No, you
keep
don't have the
forgetting.
buckler.
I keep forgetting. Yeah, that's true. I had a buckler once upon a time. That's why I keep thinking I could do it. But with a sturdy shield, I can't. Well.
Can't do it, kid. I'm the best.
Shit.
Okay, so it says, getting in and out of armor is time consuming. Donning and removing armor are both activities involving many interact actions. It takes 1 minute to don or doff light armor, 5 minutes to don or doff medium or heavy armor. Oh wait, no, hang on. It takes 1 minute to don light armor, 5 minutes to don medium or heavy armor, and 1 minute to remove any armor.
Knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm just gonna go for a non-lethal. I think that's what I have to do. I will. Oh, I remember I could change smoking sword to piercing, so that hopefully will help. I will do that.
One other thing I will mention too is just like Meat can't grapple, but Brew probably can grapple.
Ooh,
They can just bite him and hold him.
you're probably right, but
But he's currently riding him, so it's going to come out to be kind of a negative.
I would have to give him a command to do that.
Okay, just letting you know.
That
for
is
future reference.
yeah, that is good to know though. With a free action, he can't just attack, which will be good. But yeah, it's -1 for making it non-lethal, right?
-2.
-2. -2. Add. And then I'll go a little roll. Damn, it's still a +13 because of all these bonuses we got. Damn.
Unfortunately, a miss.
Then I go again. -2. Damn it. And swing for the fences. I'll be very surprised this one hits, but we'll see. Yeah, it's got a +3. Yeah. And then Brew will also do an attack. I'm just gonna have him just attack, because I can't see him killing him right here. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and kill him right here where I am.
He won't kill him. He won't kill him. Look at him. He's just a little
Loads of
guy.
hit points.
Yeah, look, there he's fine. And that'll be his turn.
I probably can't even wear that armor, actually. I bet that's plate.
We're gonna find out. Post starts running. Just get back here, bitch! One move. And then I will go for a grapple myself. Good grapple. Go. I'm gonna re-roll that. Come on!
Not good enough.
I will.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Try again, I guess. This has a -4 because I'm using my fist.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Oh, it was almost a 20. Fuck. That'll be my turn.
All right, Asa.
Right. Okay. So are we not killing him? I saw the other one explode.
We need his
so-
clothes.
You need his clothes.
We have to
It
take his
looks like
clothes.
he's wearing shadows.
Yes.
Do you think his clothes will stay?
Maddie's bits are out, Asa. We need his clothes.
I mean, your bits are also.
Of course they are.
Okay. Well. I don't know if there's anything that I can do to really help.
You can do recall knowledge check.
I guess, but what would I recall?
Mm.
We don't really need to know anything about him, right? You guys just want to strip him naked.
Just went straight from naked.
Well, we might find more later.
Yeah. All right. Let me do a recall knowledge.
Probably a
I
cold.
would love to recall knowledge about this homie. Says.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and make that occultism.
Yeah, it makes
It's gotta
sense.
be a homie.
He's all
Alright.
spooky.
Yeah, he's spoopy. That's true.
All right, you get a success. You know that these are Void Knights. They are shock troops used by the Dominion of the Black. You read about them. They are generally put together from the failed remains of flesh warps. Just sort of like... sort of just like they have a bunch of leftover parts and then they mash them
Ew.
together and make these things as fighters. They are the chicken nuggets that they're fighting.
Hey, us too.
Aww.
We're just vegan chicken nuggets, me and Maddie.
Or you
No,
might
you
say the
guys-
scrapple of the of their fighting force.
Oh god, no. All right. Well, cool beans.
And you also get one piece of factual information about their stats.
Oh goodness. What is their lowest save?
Their lowest save is reflex by a significant margin.
Oh.
Good to know. All right. Can I do anything else? I don't think I can. Yeah, because none of my spells are really. So you know what? Why not? I'm not doing anything. I'll just try Evil Eye. We'll see. I don't think it'll work, or if it does, just something to throw out there.
Make him sicky.
Make him sicky. He's a skelly. I don't know if he's gonna throw up very well. Yeah.
Sicky
Yeah, it's
dicky.
That's fine. Alrighty.
Have an
That's it.
upset tummy.
Maddie.
Maddie will stride twice. And then attempt a non-lethal unarmed attack. Which is a -2 penalty, right?
No, not for unarmed attacks because they have
Right.
the non-lethal trait already.
I probably should have just done that myself. Oh, another crit.
I'll just take that hero point.
All right.
And end my turn. Because I can't do anything useful.
All right. He will release the bow. He will use one of his actions to pick up the striking greatsword from the body that was left over here.
That's what he was doing.
And then he'll strike himself.
That would be hardcore. As he dies, like, out of respect.
Oh
Fuck,
no, guys!
that is what he's doing.
Well, it was the optimal choice. It was what I was thinking of the entire time.
Yep. Oh, not
As,
that.
as he's
Yes.
stabbing himself, Bo goes, oh, that's bad. Oh! Right, reflex. Do we get Locus of Strength for this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a saving throw to avoid damage, not a.
Success for Bo. Meat.
Maddie will attempt a hero point.
Also gets success because of Bulwark. Low Bulwark. And basic reflex. Nice. Half damage.
All right, everyone's saved for half. Is half of this.
I know,
Hey, another
20.
20.
20
Yeah,
again.
how about that?
Shit!
That was a real dick move.
He said with his dick out.
Lol.
And with that, the pair of attacking Void Knights are dead.
Oh, alright.
Thanks, Sass.
At least he got his sword. That's nice.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, Maddie will pick up the second sword. And one of the bows. Not the arrows, though.
Where are you keeping them?
Well, the bow just gets slung across yourself
True.
with the string used to hold it. She'll just drag the swords.
That's what you do look pretty badass like that.
Go ahead and loot them. They should be lootable.
I already did. Already did. I only took one of the bows.
Perfect.
I'll take the other then. Because why not?
All right, and you all continue along your way. You all manage to evade any further conflict on your path through the preserve, and before long, you get back to the other side of the tunnel that leads through the barrier at the university. It is later on into the day at this point, and yeah, you all go through the tunnel, and you are in the sports yard of the school.
Oh, good. They definitely wear clothes here, so we are freaks. Well, that's alright. I see about 30 people looking at my dong, so this is wonderful.
I'm sure
Before
that
long-
they, you know, appreciate all different kinds of cultures. They're not that judgmental.
Someone comes along and is like, "Oh dear, you must have been hurt so badly," and they hand you some clothes, thinking that you're like
Oh!
refugees.
Thank you so much. It's very kind of you.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Give you clothes to shove some hot cocoa in your hands, and then they keep moving on.
This is a nice place. I like this.
Coco's weird.
I'll take it.
Bo probably looked very cold. Is that what you would say?
I would.
You're very
I
cold.
would say not that cold, but
Extremely cold?
I don't
or
think
is that
extremely
just-
cold at all. I think
Is that just
I
normal?
think it was rather. I think we should move on. Do we see? I know it's a college, and it's like a football field long and there's a shit ton of people. But do we see Kara and Core anywhere?
Not immediately, no.
Okay. Asa, do you know where the other two are?
I don't know. Look for the place that looks the most fit for brooding.
Brooding.
No, I have no idea where they are, actually.
Okay.
Mark, could you do some scouting for me and see if you can find Cora and Core, please? I know, that's not really what you're about. Right.
Oh, wait, it is just Kara and Core. You didn't bring Dorthra here, did you? Please tell me we didn't bring the child.
I can tell you with 100% accuracy that we did not bring Dorthra here.
Good.
Hopefully she's doing well with her job then.
I mean,
Had a really hard time convincing her what a job was and how it worked, but I'm hoping she picked it up after we left.
you know,
When she was doing it, she really enjoyed it. She hasn't been doing it for a little while, though.
Oh. You know, I was really worried about having to come back and deal with the fact that we did kind of leave her, even though we were telling her we would take her to Milan. So a bit of a silver lining is that I'm sure you all have done that already with the time that's been gone. So, I mean, at least when me and Maddie talk with her, it should be a little bit easier.
I honestly did not think we were taking her to Mivon because we got her a job. That's why I spent 2 weeks trying to explain what a job was.
I mean, I thought that as well, but she was so adamant about coming with us, and I was like, well, you just got a job.
Listen, we came here because there was a starfall, and Dorthra went to check it out.
She went to the Starfall.
Yes, and when she did, she went inside the thing that was there, and then we were unable to get her out because it was created by her race of people known as the Architects. And
so it wasn't a rock?
No, it was like this weird rectangle of some sort of material. Yes, so we're hoping to find an architect here in this place in order to help us get Dorthra out.
Well, wait, so how long have we been dead?
Gosh, it's been insert
Like
length of
3
time.
months.
I think
here.
no. I
believe
think it's been
3
like
months, right?
I think it's been over. It's probably a half a year. I think you had to.
No.
Listen, you
No.
had to come up from Mivon to
That was
our
our
We've
home.
asked. Yeah.
That was
Uh,
a couple weeks max.
But here's the thing: couple weeks, so probably a month-ish. Then you had to cross over to the tower. That was a longer trip by far, and that took a lot of time. Then we had our downtime for the level up, which took months. It may have been a half a
month.
year.
No, it's been about
Just a
3 months.
3 months. 3 months is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
2 months for all the travel, 1 month for the downtime.
Yeah, that's
3
That's
months.
what I was. That's what I.
Yeah. Because our level up was only a month.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Maybe
we were
4
right.
with the back and forth going back to.
Oh, we did have to go back for
yeah.
the
Going back to the
song.
city, New Stettin, and then going back to the town. Yeah, so maybe
yeah.
3 to 4 months in that ballpark.
Definitely not half a year, but
Right.
Yeah.
3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months. It's been a lot of running around. We were trying to get to Ross Tower. The Dorthra thing happened fairly quickly, and we were trying to get to Ross Tower, and then Kara got cursed, and a lot of things. You two are just barely alive, so maybe we could have some downtime, and then everyone can explain it.
Dorthra's been in the star for 3 to 4 months.
Yes.
Did we find anything here that potentially could help her?
We heard that there might be an architect somewhere, but given who they are and sort of their the race's known reclusiveness, they are probably in disguise, which means that it will be difficult for us to find them. So we're here looking for them, but then the Dominion of the Black, I'll gesture upwards, has decided to attack Yulgamont. That's where we are, Yulgamont. So it's put a bit of a hamper on our investigations.
These are the same people that took down the star, the ones that Kara had something with, and the thing that was all weird in the jungle at the temple?
Mm-hmm.
These are the same things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's definitely not a coincidence. Okay. Alright. I guess we need to find the others and work on getting the hell out of here. I mean, looking around, has it gotten much worse? Does it look like apocalyptic territory? Like, is the Dominion winning? Like, is there army in this place that's swarming onto this college? What's like status of this place?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm a bit worried that we just might not have time. You know, if we aren't making any road in this architect.
Well,
and...
we're under a shield right now, so.
Right. That's true. But how long does that hold out is a worry. That's why is there cracks or anything? We don't even know how the shield's held up. We also don't have a way home. Bo doesn't know that yet, but we still need to figure out how the fuck to get home. Yeah, this is a shitstorm.
All right, looking around, you were in the university, so it's hard to see. But from when you were outside, you can see that there is a resistance force out there fighting against the shadows.
Okay. So not quite all is lost
Planetoid
there.
isn't cracked, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a quick thing. This is likely going to be a siege more than a one-time battle.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's go look for the others. See if they've found anything while we've been gone.
Meanwhile, later on that day, where all the fighting and everything went down, what's Kor and Asa do? Kor and Kara doing at the university with the rest of their day?
I was gonna try to put Core to bed because she needs to get they need to get their spell slots back.
You need
Yeah.
to take a nap.
I do need a nap. An angry nap. But so
Alright, let's
yeah,
say
I think
that,
we were trying to find a place to bunk. And
Okay,
that's
so
what we're trying to do.
Say you found a place to bunk, and Core, you go ahead and grab a bit of shut-eye. But before you can finish like a full night's rest, that thing that I PM'd you happens and you wake up.
You're a doppelganger. We have to kill Core.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, look.
And I.
No one here will feel bad about it.
Are they? Okay, they're okay nearby.
You don't see them, you don't
No.
hear them, but just for some reason.
Can I sort of detect how near they are?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
You have that piece of information is basically what it's coming out to.
Very important piece of information. Am I no longer drained? This is very important to me to know.
Are you what?
No
Am I
longer
no
drained.
longer drained?
You are still drained, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Rough.
It's a night's
Fine.
rest, right?
But did I get spell slots back? I don't
Nope,
know.
night's rest.
Yeah, so you just took a nap. You relaxed
Wow.
a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Is Kara nearby?
Kara is sitting in a chair next to your bed and just like has nodded off, just sitting in the chair.
Okay.
Kara,
Yeah. What was it? Core. What's up? I wasn't sleeping.
oh, Maddie are nearby. Asa too.
Oh, did you see them?
No. I feel them.
Okay, well that's new. Is that something you've felt before?
Maybe not to this extent, but yeah, I can definitely feel that they're nearby. I just don't know where.
Alright, I guess we'll go find them. Are you gonna be okay?
I still feel kind of ugh. But I'll come with you anyway to go find them.
Alright.
I'm not
Just
sure
let
if I can
me,
really go to sleep with this.
Yeah, let me just talk to Asa. I want to go have a private conversation with her.
Yeah.
And then we'll, if Bo and Maddie are here, then we'll fill them in on everything else if she hasn't done it already.
She better have told them everything.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And Carl will take Cora's hand, and they'll head out of the little refugee center to see if they can find Asa, Bo, and Maddie.
All right, you all go searching, and while you both are searching for each other, before long, the two groups do in fact run into one another outside the library.
Of course. It
Of
had to be
course.
that.
Why not?
The
Yeah.
destroyed library. That's the first place we looked.
Yeah.
Cora,
Alright.
cool.
Car just begins walking forward and just walks right past Noboru and
Oh.
Maddie straight towards Asa. And just hugs
Take
her.
a step back.
She takes a step back and she just hugs her.
Like
Oh.
She leans into her ear and says, "I'm still mad at you, but I'm glad you're safe." She holds her for a little bit, and then she releases and just steps back. Hey guys, welcome back. I guess we have a lot to talk about.
Would imagine.
And
Yep.
Core just runs up and hugs both Maddie and Noboru at the same time.
Yeah, there it is.
Good to see you, Cora. It's
Tears.
all right. It's all right.
There.
This is a bit awkward. I understand it's been a long time for all of you, but it feels like it's been a week for me and Matty. So I know you all are dealing with a lot, and I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, and we're gonna work this out and see what we can do about it.
Right. But
We got a lot to fill you in on. I don't know how much Ace has told you, but I'll go on.
a good bit. I think if possible, and I understand we all probably want to talk and catch up on a lot of things, but for now, considering the place we're in, I think it best we focus and try our best to keep our heads where they need to be, find this architect, and find a way home.
Okay, so you
Well,
do know
we
some
found-
of it then.
Yes,
Well,
A decent,
we found
I'd say.
out where he possibly could be.
Really?
Thanks to some other people here.
Cool. Once we get home.
Sure.
Well,
But
All right.
regardless,
Hold on. We have a lead on where the architect might be, but before we do any of that, we have a bunch of spellcasters who don't have spells, so they need to rest up, and I think you guys probably need to rest up too, and get you some armor and some stuff we can hopefully use to fight back. I'll go and try and talk to the person in charge, see if we can get you some. Maybe we can make a deal or something to get you some runes.
that'd be very nice. I guess we could do with a bit of rest. We did have to fight on our way over here. Seems that a minion of black are attacking wherever the hell we were as well.
Don't get too comfortable. I want to go over everything with you guys. Just like lay it all out. What's been happening since you guys died.
Right. If we have time, I think that's a good idea.
We have time. We're gonna make time for it. We're in a safe place at the moment. We need to get these two rested up, and we need to get you guys up to date on what's been going on. Once that's done, we'll see about following our lead. As soon as we get you guys some armor and stuff, at least armor. We gotta get you at least armor. Like
Well, Matty, actually, but I know I was kind of joking out there, you two, but, well, you three. Hello, Goblin Man. Hi, I'm Meat. Meat. Sorry. But I think I've gotten a bit more from Master Scaris than I thought. And, you know, it's probably best, actually, that we just focus on getting Matty some things, especially where we are. So I don't need a flail or armor or anything. I think I'm all right.
All right.
I'm probably not up to my best, but I think for where we are, I can manage.
With just
All right,
his
if you think you can-
clothes?
I think so.
All right, if you think you can handle it, it's just like you just fight how you want.
Well, thankfully that month in Mivon, it wasn't just very basic training. I learned a lot from Master Scaris. Oh my god! I told him I would be right back. It has been 3 to 4 months. Well,
Yeah.
fuck. That is bad.
I'm sure if you explain what happened, I'm sure Scaris will probably understand that, you know.
He will. He
You
will. He was very
died.
The best
understanding.
excuse is being dead.
Right.
really.
It is very
Yeah.
true.
Now, time is relative. You said you'd be back soon. You didn't give a specific date. Soon is relative to time. So
I guess that's relative to Ace's time. That is not a soon for a human time. That is very much a not soon. But
Oh, we don't know
we'll
what
see.
this racist view
No,
of time is, honestly.
Scarves was an elf, but he had that morphing
whole
thing.
big weapon thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
the bioweapon. So I mean, he's probably it could be soon for him. We'll see. That's besides the point. All I'm saying is, I think I've gotten enough from him to where I can hold my own with just my hands.
All right.
I do need gear.
Right.
Yep.
Plus, I can still shoot fire from my mouth. Right?
Well-
And I look up in the air, and I make sure I can use ignition. Just shoot out a pepper breath.
Pepper breath.
Yes, good.
Look.
Good.
Bo, Maddie, if you ever die again, I'm going to kill you.
Well, cool.
That's not how anything works with
We'll,
death.
we'll talk about that more when we get out. That's definitely something we need to
Alright.
teach you more.
All right.
Asa and I need to go talk privately for a bit. If you guys want to get set up
Oh,
somewhere in the
do we?
refugee things.
Do you
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh.
talk. We're gonna
Want-
talk in private.
Okay.
the
Okay.
armor, or we'll go find a place. It's
If you can find
I-
armor out now, just like see if someone will spot you somewhere.
You know what?
I know.
Me-
I know where we can get armor. They're just by the front gate. They'll help you.
perfect. But us three will go and get it, and you two can talk, and it'll be fine. I just wait here. I keep forgetting about you. Apologies. It's fine. I'll stay here, and I'll be on lookout. All right.
Okay, me.
Split up.
For the shield?
What?
The bubble shield. He's gonna look out for the bubble shield because we should be relatively safe in here as
Well,
long as nobody knows about the secret entrance that we came in through.
Exactly. There is that secret entrance, and we've gone in and out of it twice, so I'm a bit scared about it actually. So I'll be around, and then once y'all have kind of gotten your place, I'll come find you afterwards. I'm gonna go take a look over by the shed for a little while. Maybe go tell a guard or two.
Okay, well, you know where the guards are, right, Meat?
I mean, they're all around. I'll find somebody. Maybe I'll go back and tell people at the bell. They seem to know what they're doing. They had a lot of people over there. So, I'll find y'all later. Don't worry about it. Me and Brew got it. And Meat will go off.
Fine.
He also, I know
Or does not look at me with any kind regards at all.
I know I sacrificed these things and they may be busted, but Meat's first goal is to go see if his barrels are up where he left them.
Oh my
But-
god.
and then I'll go tell the guards. But
One barrel is fine, the other one is cracked and is still endlessly leaking, creating a large puddle on the roof.
shit.
It's raining beer.
I'm like,
Yep,
I'm trying to
you
like
lose
push
your-
it back in the barrel and it keeps
You
coming out.
immediately lose your champion powers.
Oh, yeah, it's raining.
Brew's licking it up. I'm like, shit.
More like just Kate and Killian just being like, yes, rain!
Just put some duct tape on it. It'll be fine.
Anybody got gum? Shit.
Even Killian's thrilled. He's like, yes, for the people.
For the people. So yeah, for Meat's afternoon, he will spend a lot of time trying to stop the everlasting barrel, and then trying to strap the other barrel to Brew, and then he'll go warn about the hole in the wall.
All right, Jank taping it up does the trick.
Perfect. And Bo, Core, and Maddie will go look for armor, and then Kara will stalk Asa.
All right. You go looking for armor. It's easy enough. You can find a shop that's selling mundane armor. You won't have any runes or anything, but it'll still do the trick.
I have 3 gold. Is this enough? I hold out the 3 gold.
For weapons and clothes.
I don't know how this place works. Maybe this is a lot to them.
They use gold.
Shit.
But
Look.
could we just ask to see if they can give you what you need? Everyone's looking for people to help with all this invasion stuff. So we are going to be going back out there soon enough, considering I know
We have this magical sword to barter with.
That's a good point. I would, and 2 of them actually. Do you want to keep one, or do you want a different type of sword?
I figure we'll keep the one for right now. Like, getting basic supplies is kind of bigger.
That's fair.
And while you may not need armor, basic supplies like rations and shit is gonna be kind of important.
I would like that. I think giving the sword as for barter should at the very least get us 2 packs with some decent material.
Oh, I will say, I'm not really sure what's in our really deep bag, but we also do have equipment back at the tower, the wizard's tower. So, when we get back there, whenever that is, you can at least maybe look through some things.
Good.
Well, why don't we start there and then we'll work on bartering.
Very good. Very good.
Well, let me look at the...
Quick repeat.
Shit. I was about to barter with the DM that just left.
Oh, right. Acer Akara has the bag.
I am looking up on Archives of Nethys, and while I definitely want a striking hand wraps more, which is 100 gold, which we don't have, hand wraps of Mighty Blows, which is just a +1, is only 35 gold. So they might have that. And that'd be nice.
I do have this breastplate I don't use.
I have 2. Like we have 2 striking runes.
Do we?
Yeah, in the bag of holding.
Ooh, very
We have
nice.
potency runes though. We
but
have 1
you're not
potency rune.
here.
Well,
That-
okay, it's fine.
That's all. Then we're good. We have 1 and 1
Yeah.
because
That's,
the sword I picked up is 1 and 1.
oh, that's awesome.
I have this breastplate I'm not using actually.
What kind of armor do you want for Maddie? Because you said you were like
Yeah.
you didn't want full plate. So like, what are you looking for? A medium, like a chainmail?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to do medium.
The breastplate's medium.
That's nice.
Yeah, give me
You
a
want
second
it?
just to see what it does.
Sure.
4, 1, -2, 5 up. Is that my best option?
It's free.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can get some better stuff by just trading the sword, that'll. Because this sword
Yeah.
should give us probably a decent bit, not a lot, but I mean, it is a decent magical sword.
Yeah, actually, breastplate is fantastic. Breastplate is definitely what I want.
Perfect.
Okay. Here, let me this will get a lot of heavy stuff off me too. Okay. Do I have to put it into the inventory and then?
Put it to the group inventory.
Yeah.
The party.
Okay.
And I'll just grab it from there.
And the
Okay.
stash.
Let me just put it in.
Because technically, you wouldn't have
There it
use
is.
of this, but this is just to pass it.
Oh my god, I have so much bulk taken off from me.
Why have we not gotten rid of crushing coils? It's such a weird armor. I guess it's because
We
it's
haven't
so
been
cheap.
anywhere to
It's
sell it.
cursed.
No, we
It's also
tried.
cursed.
We tried selling it. It's not very valuable, and it's just.
Because it's
It just-
cursed.
eh,
You gotta get someone with high deception to sell it.
I
It's
guess.
totally not cursed.
Yeah.
If we got a way to get rid of the curse, then who knows? But at the moment, yeah, you
Do-
just kind of have it in there.
I can't remember. We don't have someone that can affix runes, right? I don't think Asa
No.
could do it.
Next level.
Next level.
Yeah, next level, but yeah, not yet.
Okay. So we ask the person at the shop if they will trade us one of these swords for some basic equipment, which I guess would be like 2 adventuring packs for me and Maddie with some rations, and hand wraps, just basic hand wraps,
And a spell book.
and a spell book. Oh my god, your spell book with all those spells. What did you do with our shit, Rebecca? We had so much shit.
I left it.
Is
It's in the forest.
Is it in the forest? We need to go to the forest. There's so much stuff.
I
on
don't-
this-
I don't think I had time to grab anything,
Right.
but if Cess is generous, I still have a spell book with spells in it. I'm just not a wizard anymore.
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Maddie had our shares of the money, and I had the money from the tournament on top of that. There's a lot of shit in that forest.
I couldn't carry anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
that's
you
fair.
did at least take Maddie's spellbook.
Oh,
Okay,
good. Good.
I mean, I did have phantom steeds, so I mean, they could carry the packs. I don't know. I don't know what I would have brought. What I would have taken, just because.
I mean, you
Let's
know,
just say it's back there for now.
Yeah.
An extra spellbook is easy enough, and you know that it's a precious thing for Maddie, and you'd want to keep it close.
that'll
Yeah.
be a little side adventure where we could just stumble across that and get like 1,000 gold later.
And let's
Yeah,
be
maybe like
honest.
buried it nearby
Yeah.
or something like that.
Let's be honest. It's just like even in a life or death panic scenario, Ace is immediately gonna go for the books.
True. I would have saved the spell books. I'm like, right, the people, the bodies. Yeah. All right. The book's fine though.
Oh no, I have to carry all these people. Hey, look, shiny book. Oh, this is real nice. Oh god, that forest is on fire!
Okay, so you have that spell book. We can do that later.
What else do you guys need?
Probably. How much will they take the trade for the sword? Will they give us some gold?
Which sword are you trading?
It's one of the ones we just got. Maddie will keep one, and then
Yeah. The +1 striking greatsword.
Okay, and you want 2 adventures packs and what else?
I would like some just basic hand wraps. I think that'd be like a silver. Like the item itself is a magical thing, but we have runes that I will ask this person to enchant onto them. I would just have to go back to Kara. We'll do that in a second. We could probably handle that honestly, because I'll go to Kara and be like, hey, here's runes, and I'll go and back there. But so I would need to fix 2. I would need to fix a striking and a, what's the other one?
Potency.
Well, a
Potency.
potency rune comes baseline on the wraps,
Oh, perfect. So just a 35 gold one. Right.
plus the affix, plus 2 adventures kits.
I think. Yeah,
So you
because
have your own striking rune already.
yeah.
Then yeah, they'll take that trade. That's a good deal for them.
Nice.
I figured it would be. That's specifically why I grabbed the second greatsword.
That's
so
very
that we
smart.
can get some baseline equipment.
I mean, that's a hell of a sword. It makes a great sense to do that. Is there anything else you want? I know you have the armor and the sword now, but is there anything
Alright,
else?
I will reduce the amount of striking runes by 1.
Just one, yeah. Anything else, Joe?
Nothing nothing that we won't pick up later. The other stuff is we're not going to get a great deal here because of the situation. I
Right.
already know that internally.
Yeah.
The things that we need to pick up are things like healing, like a healer's toolkit and things like that. We're not going
Right.
to get that right now.
Right. Can I try to barter to get 1 more week's of rations with the kit for each of us? Let me roll a little. Where's my diplomacy? There it is.
You don't need to. They'll give you that.
Oh,
I
perfect.
think that's still within the realm of this is a good deal for me.
Gotcha. I like that. All right. That is what we do. We do our shopping. So you two can go
Okay.
RP over there.
Meanwhile, Asa and Kara.
Hey. Um, if there's one thing I've learned from this whole situation that we've been in, is that you and Dorthra cannot handle your loved ones dying. I'm fine with that. I can accept that. I just know what I need to do now. I just need to keep those two chuckleheads alive so that I don't have to go through this shit again. But to do that, I need you. I need your help. You've helped me a lot, and I need you to continue to be there for me. And I need to be there for you. But I'm feeling like there's trust issues between us at the moment, and that's going to complicate things. You said something to me before you left. It was the last thing you said. You said that I wasn't strong enough. And that has some implications that I don't look flattering for you. And I want to hear from your mouth what you meant by that.
Kara, what happened to your sister?
You want to know what happened to my sister?
Yes.
Alright, I'll tell you, but I want an answer to my question first. Like, don't dodge my question.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I knew what I had to do in order to bring back, Maddie and Bo. I was willing to deal with all the consequences, to pay for it, as it were. Unfortunately, I didn't know that Rask had a clone spell set up, which was really unfortunate, because it produced Sky.
So you tried to resurrect them before?
Sort of. Sort of.
Sort of. You're still not quite answering the question, though. It's just like, you
Right.
said that I wasn't strong
No,
enough,
no,
so...
no. It's... You have a conscious, a deep sense of morality.
And you see that as a
You're-
weakness?
Well, you're uncompromising.
Mhm.
And I am very compromised. So,
You say you're compromising or you're compromised?
compromised.
Yeah.
So
Hey, so I'm gonna be honest, I think we're a lot similar than you think.
if you don't want to hear what I have to say, it's
No,
fine.
I do. I do. I want
Well-
to hear everything you have to say.
I mean, you continue to interrupt me, so part of me thinks that you don't.
Well,
you
I'm
just want
sorry,
to be
I'm a
mad at
bitch.
me and yell. If you would like to be mad at me and talk over me and at me, please feel free to. I've accomplished what I needed to do. I just need to know that we can work together.
I don't want to be mad at you. And I don't just want to work together. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm talking at you. I'm kind of a bitch, if you haven't noticed. I don't have the best social skills myself. Didn't learn them until late in life. But I do know that you hold a lot back, and so do I, and that's something that we have in common. But I'd like to change that. If only between us.
Sure, sure. That sounds fine. The comment I made that you weren't strong enough. Apparently it meant a lot to you. I didn't think that you had the strength of corruption that would let you do what needed to be done. That in order to make a very, very difficult choice, you wouldn't allow yourself. And so I made it for you. Not for you, I wasn't really considering you, to be frank, but I made it, and I knew that I was strong enough to deal with the fallout. And that you weren't. That you hold that sort of moral superiority in high regard.
You think I held moral superiority in high regard? Okay. It's
Well,
not something I've heard before.
Right. I mean, at least when it comes to me. So,
You think I'm superior than you?
yes.
Well, shit. That's not something that makes me look flattering at all.
Did you want
I
me
don't
to tell
feel
you
like.
flattering things?
Look, I don't think that I'm better than you. If anything, it's the opposite. I don't like myself. Not really. I care about you all, but just like, Sky was a line that I didn't want to have to cross again. Because I have crossed that line quite a few times.
Killing people?
Just killing people. Killing people. People dying, people just like, you think it's the worst thing that can happen to you. Dying isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here. I was able to accept they were gone. And I'm glad they're back. It's nice to have them back, but they had their time on this planet and or this plane, and they lived their life. They did things. They loved people. And then it was over. And that was fine with me. I just don't understand why it's so hard. It was so hard for you. Like, death is just a part of life. Like, is this just gonna happen again?
Well, I mean, no. I frankly don't have any more bargaining chips, so it's impossible to do again.
Yeah.
I believe that the person who thinks death is the worst outcome is a very unimaginative, uncreative person.
You're not wrong.
You weren't there
Hmm,
when they
what?
died?
No, I
You weren't
wasn't.
there when they died. Right. So I don't know which choice you would have made there in that circumstance. I do believe you would have just left them dead. And I didn't.
Okay, I can accept that. I'll just... If that's something that you need them to be there, then I'll make sure they're there.
I don't need you to do that. I took care of it, and I will take care of it.
You don't have to be alone on this. Like, we are a team. All of us.
I don't think I've been part of your team for a very long time.
Really?
I work with you, but I don't think you trust me, and I don't think you like me most of the time. You're
You don't think I like
rude,
you?
you talk over me, you belittle me, patronize me. You won't let me get a sentence out in this conversation we're having.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. I do care about you. I care about you more than probably anyone else here. You're the one I look to. And this time we were at odds together, and I don't know how to deal with that. And I'm sorry I talk over you. I talk like... I admit I'm not the greatest of the graces. It's no excuse, though. I don't want to make you feel like I think less of you or anything like that. Maybe it's just because you do remind me of me and I don't like myself. I don't know.
I don't think we're anything alike. Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily.
What do you think we are, then? Do you think we're just different?
Well, I mean, everybody has things in common and things that are different, so perhaps there are a few things that run parallel.
Mm.
But you're very emotional, reactive. And you say that you aren't good at social graces, which is a feeling I have of myself. But when you know about your deficits, generally people try to work on them, get better, take notes.
Yeah. It's probably
And you
something
don't
I
have
should
to
work
if you
on.
don't want to.
I want to be better than what I am now. I'm in every aspect, honestly. I'm just not living up to what I need to live up to.
What is that?
No, just trying to keep everyone together. Like, I talk to you and I just seem to like alienate you, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get us to be able to get a better understanding of each other, and I'm just fucking it up.
You came to talk to me because you were upset about what I said. Because you believed it implied something. And then you didn't want to let me explain myself. So I just suppose that what I want to know is, what do you need from me? I'm all right with this group, with all of us working together, with being friendly and positive and helping each other. I don't have a problem with that. I will try to be as helpful as I possibly can, and as I've said, I would like to do good in this world. So what do you need from me?
I guess I just want to know what you're holding back. I want you to be honest with me.
Oh. Okay. Good to know.
Do you want to share with me, or are you just gonna say, okay, good to know?
I mean, if I was going to share with you, I probably would have said it.
Yeah.
It's not something that I am inclined to divulge at this present moment.
Because
And
you're
you
mad
live
at
with that.
me?
Because I don't trust you.
You don't trust me.
Correct.
Can I earn your trust?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you want to know what happened to my sister?
I feel as though it would explain a lot of things.
Yeah, that's
But
kind of what I'm getting at.
I don't want you to feel as though you have to be vulnerable to earn my trust or make me like you or anything like that. So I think you should hold on to it until you feel like you want to tell me of your own volition and not because I asked.
Well, that's the thing, is I do want to tell you. I want to tell someone what I went through. But I don't know. It's just my past.
If you need to tell someone to help yourself move on or heal or whatever it is that needs that to happen to facilitate it starting, then you are more than welcome to tell me. I would be willing to listen. But I'm not going to require it of you or ask you of it anymore. I want it to be something you say because it's something you want to say and that you feel comfortable saying, not as any sort of attempt to create closeness between us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. I don't want to leverage anything to get us closer. I want it to be organic, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like... I feel like you're kind of a sister to me as well. And maybe I'm just projecting. Because you're someone I depend on, someone I can feel as a confidant. And it hurts for us to go against each other.
I don't have any siblings. I'm not really sure how it feels. And very few confidants. Um, but if we're going to work, this group is going to make it, then we're going to have to trust each other and I don't know how we make that happen.
Well, what do I need to do to get your trust? You flat out said that you don't trust me at the moment, so...
Right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's quite a leap of faith for me to ask you to trust me when I'm doing something that you don't agree with, and that I say that I know the outcome and that it'll be beneficial. So, you don't need to trust me right now. And hopefully we will start making headway on that. On the trust.
Alright, I guess that'll be a little work in progress then.
It's all right that it is, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could somewhat work things out. I don't know what the future holds, but hopefully we can deal with it together.
What did you think I meant? That
Wha-
made you so incensed.
What about the strength thing?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I felt like your willingness to do whatever it takes to get what you want was your strength. I've seen a lot of people like that. I just didn't care for them.
You thought what I considered a strength, you not having made it a weakness in you?
I'm starting a little lost from that trail of thought. Yeah,
So
I guess
am I.
I'm like, I don't know, I guess I'm just, I don't like being called weak in general, so that's not fun. But yeah, I just didn't agree with that definition of strength. If that's how you intended it.
The definition that you projected on me.
That was what I made based on the things that were going on.
Hmm.
That was the assumption. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it, to find out what you actually meant by it. Not just what I assumed from it.
Well, unfortunately, or some sort of fortune, I will do whatever it takes to get what I want.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's just that usually the things that I want are helping other people.
Oh, I've heard
There's not
worse
much I
things.
want for myself.
I guess we have that in common.
We do, huh?
Yeah, I guess. It's just like, not much I want out of this, so I'm just trying to get everyone in a good position at this point. Want my sister
Is that
back,
what you
but
do? Well, we can put it on the agenda if you'd like. Rescuing your sister.
yeah, that'd be nice. But we got other things to take care of first. I feel like you analyze me a lot.
Analysis? No, that's not something I ever do. It's one of my main ways of functioning in the world is analyzing things, often to a unfortunately quite emotionless sort of way. I'm trying to be better on the emotion front, but yes, I tend to be fairly analytical. So it's everyone. I mean, don't I hope that doesn't make you upset. It is everyone. You're not singled out.
No, I'm actually interested. Like, how do you analyze me? Like, what do you see when you see me?
Nope, not gonna answer that one actually.
That
Most
bad,
people
huh?
don't want to hear. Most people don't want to hear things about themselves, especially not in a sort of dry, clinical fashion.
All right.
Did you? Do you need anything else from me?
I don't know. We're gonna work on the trust thing. We'll see what things go from there, I guess. Like, you're over here doing your thing, so you can do your thing. And I'll do my thing, and we'll see if we can, meet somewhere in the middle.
It sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, it's my idea, so probably.
It can't all be that bad, I don't think.
Well, we've gotten this far, so,
We did. Most of it was stumbling.
yep. And backtracking, a lot of backtracking. I do want to have that conversation at some point. Maybe one or better. In a better place. With each other, I mean, like, not in Yugelmot, because Yugelmot kind of sucks, but I meant, like, more
It's
metaphorically.
awful. It's been pretty bad, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna let you go. Let's go ahead and go back to the rest of the group. Find out if they got their stuff they need and deal with the rest of the fallout of all this shit.
If I have to see Bo's dick for one more second, I'm going to scream. Or explode it.
Yeah, you're probably gonna end up seeing it at some point. I'm not gonna lie, he drinks a lot. And when he drinks,
I
the pants
know.
come off.
I know. Why? Why can't he just... why the... Yeah. It's the booty shorts, really, that, like... The cutesy little sayings on the back. You know,
Yeah.
like... Here there be dragons. Like, oh, okay. You know,
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't...
bit much.
Where does he even get those made? I don't understand it. It's just... Do you think he like makes them himself? He sews it on them.
Oh, I hope he does, otherwise someone else is doing it, and I hate to have that
No.
job.
Well, why are you
man.
making me sew this on your pants again?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Sorry.
So, yeah. It's something to work on, I guess.
You know, I think that's life, really. We just continuously fuck up, learn from that one, and then make a brand new, different one. And hopefully we fuck up in complementary ways.
Mm-hmm. Here's to fucking up. Let's go ahead and go get the guys and.
Oh, I thought you had like a drink and we were gonna toast. It sounded like a toast, like here's to.
No, I don't have a drink. The drink doesn't really do much for me.
Sorry.
Got the Vishganya Constitution.
One of the downsides.
Though I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that I still have all their flay leaf. Been burning a hole in this bag for like months.
It's gonna be the night now.
No, both gonna be a problem. We're gonna be just I don't want to say problem. Just he's not gonna be happy once he hears about his new Stetson.
Right, about the dragon.
Yeah,
Well,
it's using his name. It's just like
we'll see. Maybe it's actually a member of his family. Was that something that we considered?
I have no idea. He might have dragons in his family. Who knows? I just hope he doesn't fixate on it. That's all I'm worried about. We got so much on our plate at the moment. Fighting a dragon is not something I want to do.
Yeah, Bo definitely seems like somebody who lets things go.
I know, right? It's his favorite thing to do.
Just be chill and not fixate on things.
Fuck me.
Well, hopefully we're really geared towards the Dothr thing, and we can help. Did you find any?
Yeah,
any
he's apparently,
clues?
you know that Pentatopoulos guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's with him. Or
Oh.
the person we think is the architect is with him.
Well,
So
tomorrow?
lead.
Yeah, you lead.
I'm sorry, I keep talking at the same time you're talking, and I'm trying not to do that.
No, it's all right. It just when it's for comical effect, it's okay. When we're being jokesy,
Okay.
it's the serious moments that when you undercut what someone's saying that can be a little.
I'll make a note of that.
Yes, comedic effect generally pretty funny. Dramatic moments a little demeaning.
Right, so let's try to have more of the comedic than tragic. I guess.
What a
Ease
goal!
me.
That's
Ease
the
me.
goal.
Yep.
The goal of our party.
Just,
More comedic than dramatic.
yeah, just ease myself into the whole not speaking over people thing. Just, yeah. All right.
We gotta make our way back.
Yeah, we gotta make our way back.
Awkwardly. Yeah.
Totally awkwardly. Alright, we go find Maddie, Core, and Bo. I'm sure they're in some kind of hijinks at this point.
Absolutely.
Probably wrapping up that shopping at this point.
Probably.
Probably.
At this point, we're probably at wherever room we were.
Okay, you guys have everything you at least need right now, right?
It is less of a room and more of a cot that's sectioned off by, some tarps and curtain.
Like a Hurricane Katrina like area.
Yeah.
Like gigantic.
There's a
auditorium.
lot of people in this
Yeah.
university that are not supported by this university.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Bo, he's got on some of them basic clothes that whoever that person was gave him, and he now has these wraps that go around his forearm and wrap around his hand and a bit of his knuckles, and he also has them wrapped over his legs and a little bit around his feet. Yeah. And he's doing workouts, like old Bo used to do. He's doing squats, trying to get back into it.
Will that make you punch harder?
Squats? No, squats will not make me punch harder. But they will get my body back to what it used to be. I'm feeling a bit stiff, but I'm getting there.
Will they make you kick harder?
Squats, they could, yes. But kicking is more practicing the actual art. You know, getting your leg up there and getting the maneuver over and over again. Same with punching, really. You can do push-ups all you want and it'll make you more muscular, but unless you actually practice the said punch, it doesn't really help much. But you have to get the tools sharpened before you actually learn how to use it.
Well, I guess you better keep doing that then.
That I will.
Especially because the dragon's there now.
What?
Oh no!
The dragon.
What are you talking about?
Are
you talking about
we
my
haven't
shorts?
been here? No one's talking about your shorts.
What? We need to get back home, by the way. I left my clothes there.
Yeah. What dragon? We haven't been around. We have no idea what
No.
you're referencing.
No, Matty, she was talking about my shorts.
New Stedford.
What?
I remember the fires.
What? Cool, what are you talking about?
Then a dragon came.
Bo stops his squats and goes over to Core and kind of like, I assume Core's like on a cot or something, and he kind of like kneels and he looks at Core and he's like, Core, I need you to focus and tell me exactly what you were talking about.
We went back to New Stedford to get a cure for Kara. A curse that she had. And then the fires came. And then a dragon rose from the castle. Very suddenly wanted to take a bite out of Kara.
What happened? A dragon came out of the Red Keep. What happened to the city?
I can't say.
What do you mean you can't say, Core?
We had to leave. We had to leave. I
How
wanted to stay.
long ago was this?
That's about 2 weeks ago, technically.
No, more like 2 months.
2 months since New Stefan died? Yeah.
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 Okay.
2 months ago.
Has there been any word? Have heard of anything since you left?
Not much, if anything.
Bo just kind of stands and then paces slowly, and then he'll sit down on a cot. And he'll kind of temple his fingers in front of his face and just kind of stare off into the void.
I want to go back there. know anything I can do.
No, cool. A dragon is a terrifying enemy. You all did the right thing. Saying to fight a dragon is death. Especially a Brevoy dragon. That would turn the war hundreds of years ago. But
They were red dragons, right?
yes. Why?
Isn't it a black dragon? I'm remembering a black dragon. Was it a black dragon or am I misremembering?
Yeah, it was red.
this? Okay.
It was red.
Good. Okay. It was a huge red dragon.
How huge, Gore?
Well, big enough to destroy the Red Keep, so
The keep is gone?
it erupted out of the keep.
Cess, with my
Yo.
knowledge and history of Brevoy, I know that dragons are in Brevoy. They're like part of the history, and they have been around for all that and whatnot. How prevalent, though, are they in interacting, and have they still been a populated race since? Because obviously, you know, they were there when Coral took over, and he used them, and it's been hundreds of years since then. Are there still plenty of dragons? They were red dragons back at the time that were like, you know, Coral's red dragons, and they helped take over. And not only
Yeah,
that,
so-
but dragons don't come to do Stefan, right?
So dragons were not like native to the region of Brevoy back when it was Rostlin.
Right.
The dragons were brought by Coral as his like trump card for conquering the place. Once he established the kingdom of Brevoy, the dragons disappeared. And they only came back at one other time in history, and that was to lay siege to Skykeep.
Right.
Outside of that, though, Skywatch. Outside of that, though, the dragons have largely been just a momentary appearance in Brevoy. They have not been a common appearance.
Right.
So
Okay.
it would definitely be very unusual for a dragon to be there.
On a red dragon outside of the keep, bursting from inside it. This is our premonition. When we went through that damn portal, what happened to Mivon? This is exactly what happened.
Issa wouldn't have wanted to tell you until later.
What?
Issa wouldn't have told you until later.
Why? Did she say
Why
this?
does Issa do anything?
Look, I'm not exactly the most happy with her right now, but let's not go putting words in her mouth. That's not going to help the situation.
Do you trust Issa?
Not at all.
With
That
every
doesn't
fiber of
mean
my
I get.
being.
That doesn't mean we get to throw her under the bus or shit.
The bus. A what?
Throw her under the cart.
What's that?
What is
Throw her
this?
under the cart
Bus?
at every opportunity. We're better than that. And if you're not, you need to be better than that.
You don't know who I am.
Cool.
I don't. You're right, Core. I don't. But is that who you want to be? Petty, malicious? Because if so, I can be fine without you.
Matty.
We all can. No. I don't throw away family, but at the same time, I expect certain forms of certain standards. Asa's broken those standards right now, and I'm very mad at her. But I don't throw her away. But at the same time, I expect everyone to step up. That includes you, Core. If you want to be on my shit list, you can be. I won't throw you away, but I won't treat you well either. You'll have to re-earn my respect and my trust. Is that where you want to be?
Core smiles in a very, very not Core way. It is creepy and shows all of her teeth and maybe more bestial in nature. Are you talking to Core right now?
What?
Who else would I be talking to?
I tighten one of my fists. What? Are you okay?
Do you trust Asa?
Goodbye, Core. Maddie gets up and walks out.
Then Core's nose begins to bleed.
Mo looks between Maddie leaving and Core and thinks on his damn leadership role and how this is hell, and looks back to Core.
Core essentially falls to the ground.
Core? He checks on Core. It's Core.
Sorry, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened? What? Do you not remember anything, Core?
I just went to sit down. Why is my nose bleeding?
Is the last thing you remember sitting down?
Yeah.
Do you not remember talking to me just now?
No, what did I say?
It's nothing, Core. Here. And Bo will take his sleeve and sort of wipe her nose. It's all right. You look tired. Are you sure you don't need a bit more sleep?
I'm really tired.
Yes.
I'm still really drained from a previous fight. I'm really tired.
Go ahead and relax. You know, you take the cards for now.
Are you guys okay? Do you need anything else?
No, of course. We are completely fine. We have everything we need. You rest up, and that way, when you're done, someone else can take the cards. You just take the first time.
Okay. But if you need me, don't be afraid to get me up, okay?
Of course. Of course. Go ahead and rest.
Okay.
Mo just kind of like watches her for a moment as she gets in bed, and then when it seems like they're asleep, he'll get up and he kind of like looks over the auditorium. Is Maddie in sight or is Maddie left?
Maddie went to go find Asa.
Yeah, okay. Bo's usual jovial look looks like the fucking world's weight just got dropped on him, and he just sort of stands by Core and paces a little bit back and forth between their cot. And yeah, that'll be him. Just thinking.
All right. we're kind of close to the end of the day. Maybe we should pause here and pick up when the whole group gets back together.
Well, I mean, I figure we got 2 more role plays out of this alone.
Yeah.
Because Asa and Core have got to have a thing now. Because I'm going to make sure that happens. Because I'm going to have a thing with Kara.
I mean, I gotta have a thing with everyone outside of Core first.
Kara's gonna have a thing with everyone just to actually tell them what happened when they were dead.
Okay.
Because like Core did an okay job of explaining what happened to Stefan, but I think he got some details wrong.
I mean, yeah, but it also seems like Core may be possessed or something, so we're gonna have that talk first.
Possessed, multiple personality
possession
disorder.
So, but it seems like we have about 8 different RP seeds cocked and ready, so yeah, maybe we should take a break here.
Yes!
Woo!
Holy shit.
8 RP scenes just loaded in the gun.
Ready.
You got like 2 good sessions where we're not going to have combat, man. Go ahead and take that break. You deserve it, DM.
Yes, that's get your nails did, soak your feet, whatever you need to do, man.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of time layering to get all this shit with Sky all laid up. This is now time to rest.
It's time to rest.
Lol.
Oh.
That was
Well, real quick, XP.
XP.
Listen, hey, listen.
160.
Level 6 is where I gotta get to.
What?
Man, 160 is good.
Oh.
Well, me and Kara didn't get that, so.
Yeah, but it's
Also,
group. It's group.
Everybody will.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we
okay.
are at 170 or no, 776.
I
Close.
had 3 hero points and used none.
I use a lot.
I didn't do anything other than freak everyone out.
Yeah.
Hooray!
No, but I was getting serious flashbacks of Nero and Lily with that whole conversation, and just like, God, I feel like I've done this before.
It's because you have.
I was-
Because you literally have.
I was getting flashbacks of fucking Erlen and Darrow there. It was getting rough for a minute. I was like, shit. this,
Oh my
was,
god, it does work here.
this was some of the best times. This was
So
good.
the sound effect.
What was
shit?
that? Because I heard a noise.
Yeah.
Rebecca always makes
hear-
choices. Oh, it's a
it's-
soundboard.